come. Tonight we gon' get lit. Me and you going in, so tell that piece of shit of an excuse you call a boyfriend that he ain't gotta worry about you coming back home. Cause you done found what you've been looking for all along. Just a little bit of vibe and stick. Now you on Florida time. Now you so round and thick. Slim waist, pretty face, you Florida fine. So you ain't gotta pay for drinks no more. Cause I done found what I've been looking for all along. I'm talking about where the ring, everything. Don't even sweat it, babe, hesitate. Ain't my love language. Let them say what they say. They about to be like out of fuck that they get married in the club. I'm talking about swimming in Benjamins. You can get it in, fit it in the back of my truck for me. Don't take your love from me. Clearly you need a club husband. You need a club husband. Just leave a love husband. Baby, I'm up to something. You make me wanna touch something. Smack it up, flip it, and rub something. Don't take your love from me. I'm your club husband. That's it. Look at that thing go crazy. Back it up on that stick.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the first episode of Kaioken in the game Soul Mask. I'm a Lude Stalwart. I'm here with one of probably many of the next series that I'm going to be doing here of leveling up with Chi-Chi and Bulma, playing this game Soul Mask. I dipped my toe into this game a few times, and I've done some progression, but I don't think I made it even into the Bronze Age yet. So the game's still pretty fresh for me. I've I guess you could say I've been through the tutorial and kind of got a feel for the controls and what kind of the progression looks like. I've learned how to use the map and put some markers and arrows and stuff like that for us to follow. And we're building, this is the second base on this map that I've created. I'm hosting the game, like I don't know if that means other people can see it and join from like the multiplayer lobby or even how any of that works, but there's no password on it. I just named it tier 11. So if other players can see it from that list, then they're welcome to join. But I have like everything turned. Well, I got the enemies turned up, so like they have more hit points and they do more damage. My stuff's turned down, so I tried to make it to where you get hungry and thirsty faster, but it seems like it drains pretty quickly. I also tried to make it to where it was more of a challenge for like crafting, and the idea was it was gonna be like a hardcore mode, but I think I accidentally made the weapons and all that stuff craft more exceptionally. Like you could, as you do crafting, there's more of a chance you can make like rare and epic items, I guess, which I think really helps against some of the more difficult enemies, but I've yet to even encounter anything like that. I was out gathering one day and I got attacked by some bush dogs, and I got attacked by a boar, and it was actually terrifying because I have the enemy AI turned up. So as the boar, for example, when he got low on health, he just took off running, so we couldn't even actually finish him. And they can detect you from further away. So like there's all kinds of stuff like that that I'm still kind of working out. And I was just getting ready to explore the neighboring mysterious ruins, and I figured I'd start the stream here. We did a first base kind of by the beach. It was just to kind of get established. I wanted to get an idea of how long things took to craft and stuff, but now that we have a better idea of like how long things are gonna take, I figured I could share, and I may still be doing some tweaking and stuff on the settings as we go, so that we can actually dial it into a more enjoyable progression. But yeah, I kind of stayed up last night messing around with it a bit, and I was pretty excited. I thought it was turning out pretty well. I don't really know what to do with the roof here. I'm just trying to close up this forward operating base that we have established so we can go loot and hopefully recruit from the mysterious ruins nearby. Now, I have the gamma turned up for you guys, so I'm going to be watching that as well. I don't want it to be too bright and washed out during the daytime, but you couldn't see anything at nighttime. So I at least turned y'all's gamma up. My game, from my experience, is still pretty dark. So there's a good chance you'll see stuff that I don't see at night or in dark situations. But hopefully it's not too jarring whenever things brighten up. Like, here's my personal lantern. I just don't want it to wash out for you guys. And then I was messing with my audio options as well. Like, the microphone sounded like the output gain was set too high. So when I started talking, it was a little jarring. So yeah, as far as the stream's concerned, I'm still tuning stuff there as well. And hopefully as we progress, we'll start to get better at these certain little things. And yeah, let me finish closing up the base here. We'll drop inventory and go actually get into some combat. Now, Chi-Chi and Bulma have been gathering for us. They've been collecting, I think, thatch and... Okay, yeah, one's been logging, the other's been harvesting. It looks like Bulma's broke her tools. Ah, yeah, let's see if we can fix her tools up. We need... It says flint and stone. It says we got plenty, though. Insufficient materials for repair. What do we need? Branch? We need branches. There's not any? No, yeah, we got branches? Okay. Maybe now? There you go. Alright, so this is kind of neat. You can actually, like, outfit and, here, let's give her a ring. You can give them gear. So like I said, my crafting has been kind of popping off. I thought I set it to where, like, things were going to be harder to make. And maybe they are, but the crafting quality is turned up, I guess. So again, since this is a difficult server settings, then maybe that'll help. Look, she got her tools. She's going right back to where, hell yeah. All right, check it out. She still has decent, what do I need? Her stuff still looks decent. It says I got branches. Stone? Perhaps I need stone. I don't have stone. Yeah, it was stone. Okay. All right, what's going on with her work? She said no target. Okay, so the shortcut that I marked has already been harvested. Now I'm trying to keep them harvesting kind of away from the mysterious ruins, but there are some stuff around here. Excuse me. There are stuff around here that they can get into trouble with. Like, there's stuff that can attack them. So I'm trying to be mindful where I send them. Like right here, I've marked an outcast camp. So I don't want them to run into any barbarians or anything that'll take them out. But yeah, oh, how do I send this mark around? Is it R? No, it's not R. F? Not F. V? V? Okay, a V. So I'll move the mark there. Hopefully they don't get too close to those other barbarians. Let's move it a little further. And I don't know if it'll just automatically adjust or if I have to reassign that shortcut mark. Let's do that. Save. Now she's got a new area to explore. Maybe that'll work. Now, where did Bulma go? She looked like she was running off in the woods over here. Let's make sure she has the updated shortcut mark. This is one of the aspects of the game that I really enjoy. I played other games like this, like what comes to mind is this game called Life is Feudal. That one actually, you begin to encounter a progressive workload. And it kind of makes it to where the full title of that game was Life is Feudal on Your Own. It kind of makes it feel like that. Like on your own, it's like way more difficult to progress because to keep all your crafting benches and harvesting and all that stuff running, it becomes too much of a workload for just one person. So you end up having to recruit these tribes people that you can send out to help kind of like divvy up the workload. And I think the saying goes, many hands make light work. So you can get like, if you're doing tree chopping or mining, or even just like harvesting these plants, you can kind of divvy up the workload between your different tribes people. And as you level up, you can recruit more tribes persons. And then you can set them on different tasks. I like that. You can send them out to gather, but you can also send them on these workbenches and stuff as you build your base out more. Like the things they can't do, they can't build. They can actually construct things like materials to build with in the workshop, but yeah, you'll see. All right, so our base is fully sealed and set up. I kind of like to have a higher ceiling so it feels more spacious, less like a little dungeon. Like in here with the low ceiling, it's kind of oppressive. So I try to open up the base as much as possible. I don't know if we still need this wall here. It kind of feels here. Will this destroy anything? No. Okay, good. I initially was building the floor here and I needed some support, so I put that wall there. But I think now that it's all connected up, it's fine. Okay, I may reimagine this interior setup here. And like you just saw, like nothing you do here is permanent. You can actually deconstruct it and move and replace items. I don't know why the building turned out the way it did. I like that it has its own unique personality though. I initially was just trying to protect the bonfire from the rain because there was like a rainstorm that had just came by. My guy is hungry and thirsty a little bit, so we got some broth here. I'll eat that. And we'll watch his satiety go up. He'll become more satiated. Okay, there we go. And then you can see I got that broth buff. Water consumption speed minus 20. So now he's a little more hydrated. He's got more hit points, so I can bandage those hit points up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's do a grass mat so we can sit down. There are certain things like having that grass mat. It's probably under building. It allows your guy to get rested. Ooh, a bed as well. Let's do a bed. And we need 3 grass mats. I can make multiple beds, but they require planks. So we don't really have an abundance of planks at the moment. We'll take turns sleeping until we have enough planks to make everybody a bed. I'll just plot this one down right here. It's kind of crooked. Here, let's relocate it. Straighten it up a little bit. That's better. It's not exactly lined up, but that's fine. So your morale here, I guess if your tribesmen, if their morale goes too low, there's a chance that they could leave. So you got to keep them happy for them to be more productive and for them to not get like negative status effects. And then I don't know how exactly it affects our guy. Like I don't know how Kaioken is affected by his morale. I just know you don't want it to go low. So morale drains during work and battles with no automatic recovery. When morale is low, it's best to rest in bed as soon as possible. Low morale can lead to negative effects like reduced carrying capacity, which, yeah, that's important. And stamina, reduced stamina as well. Okay. You can find more morale boosting items to temporarily alleviate or prevent morale depletion. So there are other morale boosting. Oh, okay. I think they're talking about there. You can make beer, so you can brew beer in this game, and that boosts morale for some people. And then as you recruit these outcasts as your tribesmen, you see that they come with their own. It's kind of like Pokemon, like they got their own personality. So Bulma, for example, her origin is hunting. She's born into a hunter clan, and she's skilled in hunting. Her proficiency growth rate for bow, spear, blade, dual blade, and gauntlets is plus 50%. So that's kind of like the base, I guess, attributes of this specific outcast. They also have origin work warm up. They're brought up in a clan that values craftsmanship, Jesus, more than hard labor. Proficiency growth rate for logging, mining, planting, and harvesting, minus 25%. So we don't really want her gathering if we can help it, because she's going to do that kind of more inefficiently. Extraordinary talent, blessings bestowed by the gods, trigger chance of all probabilistic talents plus 10. Well, that's neat. I think also as they level up, they'll start to remove some of these negative status effects and gain more like positive ones. Now, when I made my first bonfire, Chi-Chi showed up, and she has resourceful and weakness thump. So that's a positive aspect, that when she's attacking somebody, she has a chance of finding a weak spot and increases her damage. Bulma's more negative ones, she's short-sighted, she has bad vision, so her view distance is minus 5 meters. It says flame of friendship. If she gets ignited, her body and soul, she says ignite your body and soul with your friends. When you catch fire, you spread the flames to nearby allies within a meter. So she spreads fire damage to people. She has giant sword damage reduction, so she's not as good at using a giant sword. She produces less threat and does less damage with the giant sword. I just gave her blades because of origin hunting. She has I think a dual blade, so she does 50% more damage. I don't equip her with a giant sword. So you can see how they kind of already want certain things. And then stamina, she's a slacker. She has slow stamina recovery. So again, you don't want her out there gathering too much. But just to get this little forward operating base established, we did send her out there gathering. And this is our tribe here. This is me in the corner, and this is Chi-Chi, and this is Bulma. Bulma's popping off right now. But yeah, from this clan interface, you can see what they're up to, and you can kind of manage them. Like, you could deploy them to have them be like your bodyguards, or you can have them working, or you could pause their work. And you want to see them doing stuff. So she's logging right now. You can see all her skills here. For logging, I think, yeah, it shows she has 21 out of the possible 94 skill. And you can see like some of them, they have like lower affinity for certain things, like planting. She's not as into planting or leatherworking, especially potting. She's not very into potting or cooking. But her higher stats are combat related. Like she can pop off with a bow. Like she's really good with bows. Blades, great swords, dual blade. But we know with her great sword, she suffers the giant sword damage reduction. So maybe not as much great sword stuff. As far as Bulma or Chi-Chi's concerned, she's most proficient with the hammer, it looks like. She's harvesting right now, so her harvest maximum limit is 82, which isn't bad, but it's not great. Like, you want her up in the 90s or 100s, so she'd be better at mining if we could have her going out mining. But yeah, let's go ahead and we'll pause their work. I just had them gathering while I was building this base to kind of speed up the base building. And I've also set them to deploy, so the Avengers have assembled. And I've got their gear equipped. She needs a ring too. Or no, I need a ring. Okay. Can we make one? Okay, no, we can't. Not right now. That's fine. So the ring, for example, gives you max hit points. It gives you attack and arm resilience. So there are stats you get from the gear that you wear. And I imagine the higher quality the gear, the better the stats. I just gave them the better gear because I don't want to lose them. And I can manage my guy with just greens at least. For now. Like, I can always craft more. But we're going to go ahead and make sure their inventory is clear. Yep, it looks like they've dropped their inventory. Or we'll drop this stuff too. Make sure they're well fed. You can tell them to eat. And then we also want to, we'll kind of get in the mindset here of getting ready for battle. To battle. And then I'll get ready to pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. All right. We're getting all warmed up and ready for battle. Hell yeah, look at them twinkle toes, bro. Hell yeah. Shake that booty. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Oh man, it's got what is this? Oh, we're ready. We're ready now. Let's go. I'm gonna turn off my personal flashlight because it's daytime. I shouldn't be wasting the fuel. The fuel for my little handheld flashlight like that is fireflies, and I have not seen any fireflies yet. Okay. Let's lock in. Now you can already see there's some people moving around here. We got a level 7 novice hunter. Now the name novice hunter, I think implies their skill in hunting. So like those skills and attributes I showed you that Chichi and Bulma have, they also have their own version of that. And based off of the name, you can kind of guess whether or not they'd be worth deterring. And deterring is how you recruit. All right, watch, here we go. I'm gonna pull this one out. I want my guys passive for this because I'm gonna bait him out. I don't want him running. I don't want them running into a camp where a bunch of AI that are stronger, look at that, smarter, and hit harder. Aggro. I don't want to aggro more than one if I can help it. Look, he's buffing up. All right, get him. Get him, girls. Get him. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Maybe it might be overkill to have both of them with me. Oh, man had some pants on. He had some linen pants on. Now, ideally, if it's somebody we want to recruit, we don't have them kill them. So this is a skilled guard. Let's wait. Let's wait. We're gonna keep just the three of us. Hold on, passive. Come back. We're gonna bait him out. See, that other one would have aggroed, and we would have been in some dire straits. We would have been in some sticky situations. Look. Oh, look at this. She knows what she's doing. She's charging. Okay, attack, please. Oh, look, she's heading back. Oh, I think she's running away. Oh, she's smart. She's trying to get them in the camp. Hold on, come back. Yeah, I think she was resetting because we brought her too far out. Get her. Get her, girls. Get her. I'm going for headshots. My guys know what they're doing. We got a good clan so far, eh? Our tribe is working at peak proficiency. Look, this is a level 1 skilled warrior. Do we want a warrior? We need like a hunter, maybe a hunter-gatherer type. All right, we're sending them in. 3-on-1's not too bad, especially since they're lower level like this. I mean, Chi-Chi alone is level 22. No, no, no. I'm evading. Oh, I'm deterring. I think they murdered her while I was deterring. Whoops. Next time we'll make them passive when we're gonna deter somebody. Now we have one more here. Do we want to recruit this person? A novice hunter? Nah, we don't want to recruit a novice hunter. We'll send him in. I'm looking for a masterful. I want like a masterful guard or a masterful hunter. Let's wait for a clear shot. There we go. Cool. All right. Damn, Chi-Chi getting it. All right, that was our first mysterious ruins cleared. Now we were a bit over prepared for that because we got all of our blue and purple gear and everything before we ran in, and we were a little bit higher level, so we made quick work of that. Now I've kind of done some of this stuff before, so I have an idea of what needs to happen. But past this, I don't know what else there is to do. Press and hold. Press Y to open the mask node repair interface. Okay. We gotta repair something. This one? Oh, the core functional model. Now the text for these is a little word salad. It's like, okay, listen, it's if we repair this node in our mask, because this game is called Soul Mask, right? So we have this mask on. It has to do with how we get started in the game, and it's magical and stuff. And as you get those items we just looted, these green sunstones and green crystals. I guess the green crystal is like a charged version of the sunstone, and the sunstones can be used kind of as a consumable to replenish the energy of your mask, to do things like that little spider sense thing I was doing. That was how I was able to see if there was a skilled warrior or not. So anyways, this mask has a bunch of little slots on it, little nodes, and if you repair, for example, the core functioning model, a universal core functioning model of the mask. Repair to enable the emergency storage for energy storage cap plus 200. Obtain the recover sense ability, which can be used to recover from the state of losing control. It's like, okay. This game, I think, has been translated pretty roughly. So some of this is kind of hard to understand as I read it. But I think I kind of know, like, you're supposed to enable the core functioning module. And then control here. The control node boasts multiple connections unlocked with data downloaded from the ancient mysterious workbench. Breaks through the limitation, or this will also break through the limitations of a single connection, realizing the connection between the mask and other awareness entities that can temporarily take control of the body. This operation won't cause any damage to the body. Okay. So after we interact with this thing here, we can press and hold, and we unlock control. Okay, it's doing stuff, and we put our mask there, and the bright, and now our mask has that, and I've realized a new power level. And then there's tutorials as well. So congrats on unlocking the mask's control ability. You must have gone through a nasty fight. Did your opponent's attack fluster you or make you feel small? Don't worry. Try interacting with your tribesmen by holding F and select control to experience the little surprise we prepared for you. From now on, you'll be fully connected to the tribesmen's different personalities, abilities, and visages. You can command them to fight or produce. No harm will come to them in the process. So there's the tutorial stuff. Okay, so now that node I was talking about earlier, control, has been highlighted because we interacted with that altar. And it's connected to connection enhancement. So again, these require those green crystals, but it also requires awareness. So my awareness strength is 10. It requires 15 to be able to unlock this one. So maybe we want to use the remaining green crystals on something else. We could go combat, or we could go auxiliary, which I know auxiliary leads to like crafting stuff. So I think I'm gonna go auxiliary. And then this one, the mask interface module, reduces the energy consumption. So you could use that spider sensibility more often. I'm gonna go auxiliary function for repair it to I repaired it to boost crafting speed. We'll do that. And then I don't have enough green crystals for these other ones. I don't think we want to hang around here too long. We don't want respawns running after us. I know there's a second chest. These ruins have 2 different chests. And then we get more green crystals from that. And we can go in and actually do like cooking or logging. Let's do cooking. And then that'll lead us to leatherworking. Let's do leatherworking. You can't really go wrong. Eventually you'll fill all these out, I think. But maybe you do want to kind of be strategic with your initial few points. The idea is we want to unlock things that we're going to be doing to level up our awareness. Because you can have your bodacious barbarian babes doing all the work for you, and you could just sit in the hut. But you don't get very much awareness doing that. If you're out there doing stuff like crafting and gathering with them, then you get more awareness that allows you to unlock more of your nodes and your mask. So yeah, that was our first victorious mission that we went on. And we can send off the bodacious barbarian babes to get back to work. Okay, check it out. Bulma here, I can possess her. She has been possessed. This is what it's like being a bodacious barbarian Bulma. Look at her, she's popping off. Oh, you ran out of stamina there. Hold on now. Rest for a second. Oh yeah. So you got special abilities associated with each weapon. And it says E, but I use F to activate it. And it looks like she has like a berserker rage. Oh, fearless roar. Check that out. Oh, she's ready. Is there something we can attack around here? And look, Chi-Chi's following us. That's good. I kind of want to go take something out. Oh, some monkeys. Nah, we'll leave the monkeys. Oh, check them out. Check them out. This is a level 7 tapir. F. Yeah. Okay, she's kind of like a rogue. It was like a rogue lunge. Oh, do we not have... Okay, hold on. We don't have the hunting knife. Chi-Chi, do you have the hunting knife? Okay, yeah, let's get it from her. It's kind of gruesome, but this is how you get... That's how you get the stuff off of them. Alright, Chi-Chi, you're gonna take that hunting knife back. And we're gonna control Chi-Chi now. Chi-Chi has the big sword. And I thought I saw another tapir around here. Yeah, here it is. Is it tapir or tapir? I don't know. We'll take this one out with this. Oh, you missed. Oh, yeah, you gotta get closer. Okay, ready? Hold on. Ready? Swing and a miss. Oh, are you running? Alright. I think it sounded like a monkey saw that. He was laughing about it. Where'd Bulma go? Did she just go back to work? I think Bulma went back to work. There's a little baby boar there. Now we just left Kaioken over here, and the camp is beginning to respawn. We'll take control of Kaioken. Now I believe when I stopped controlling them, their deployment ended, so they're going to rest. That's fine. I'm gonna come out here and try to... We're gonna try to tame one more. Ah, here we are. Here's a skilled warrior. He's level 8 too. Let's see if we can solo this guy. I want to see if I can deter him and make him join. Join my clan. Join my clan. Wow. Oh no, he's mad. Oh, he's skilled. Oh no, he's running back. Stop. I took him too far. We're gonna have to wait for his hit points to reset, I think. Oh yeah. Ooh, don't aggro the other guy. You. Come on, buddy. Oh no, he's smart. Let's get the shield. Ow. Okay, he can be deterred now. We gotta unequip the weapon. Come with me if you want to live. Alright, we did that. Let's grab him. Oh, he's so heavy. Okay. We're good. Thankfully, they were far enough away we didn't get any attention from the others. I do have some grass mats. I need to actually lay those out. So now that we have him, we're looking at the recognition right now. He's at 7 out of 1,000. When he gets to 500, we can actually get him fully recruited as part of the clan or the tribe. Now, what we want to do while he's resting here is put some gear on him. And then we want to give him some food and feed that to him. And then here's a premium bandage. So now his hit points are going to go up because I gave him the bandage. His satiety and hydration went up because I fed him. And that'll help improve his recognition even faster. So yeah, he's fully healed up. Let's give him one more food. Feed him one more time. His hit points are higher now because I gave him that gear. But now I need my gear. So let's... Can we repair these pants? No. Also, the ladies have gathered some plant stuff for more cooking. I'll go ahead and take that. Now, can I repair? No, I need more something. Probably like linen and stuff, right? It's starting to get dark out too, so it's about to be nighttime. So we need to make a few building items. Like we need a cooking stove. We want the butcher's table for the plant or the animal stuff we just got. We need a loom for gear. The loom requires rough leather. So we need a tanning rack to make that rough leather. And yeah, this would be good right now. We'll get some more things here as those are crafting. Until then, we'll just keep an eye on his recognition and recruit him whenever he's fully recognized. We're not out. We're out here to help him. Look, we can also, whenever he's fully recognized and we recruit him to the tribe, we can rename him. What does she say? Can you get me something to drink to cheer me up? See, they want the brew. I need to start brewing stuff as well. We got this little boar hanging out here. I've been seeing him around. Did we get any? Okay, here's the cooking stove done crafting. I'll pop that right here. Kind of right there. So there's the stove. We could do some roasted potatoes, really? Okay. Cooked meat. If we get some water, we can turn that meat into broth. I don't know if there's... Actually, there is a water source nearby. It's up here. This is where the clay is. So I want to actually rename this. Call it clay. That's where we want to go to get some clay. I don't know if we could send Chi-Chi out that far. Let's try. Let's see if... Let's have her go wild collection at clay to go mining and see if she can go that far. Yeah, go get some clay, girl. Bring back that clay. I hope she's safe out there. She's our highest level tribesman. Clay is pretty essential for like the pottery stuff. You can make a water tank and you can throw it in here to the stove and start cooking things like broth. We got to kind of keep an eye on her though. In battle. See, no, this is the problem. Okay, hold on, hold on. Come back. Work pause, come back. Deploy. I've deployed her. She's like assisting me now. I don't have any gear on, so this is sketch. Oh no, she teleported when I deployed her. That took her straight out of the bullshit. Okay, that's good then. Come on in, girl. Come on in. A little clever use of game mechanics there. So maybe we don't want her going out that far. Let's just send her mining around here. This is the Stalwart Vanguard. I'll just have her mining around this base. Or is that too far? Let's rename this bonfire. TSV. Forward Operating Base 1. Work? Around TSV Fob 1. Save. Now she should be able to just collect stuff around here. Seems to be some problem. No, she's good. Go ahead. Oh, she's deployed right now. Okay, in deployment. Go ahead. Nice. All right, in that amount of time, we've done our leatherworking. This is done. And I wonder if we got the other thing too. Yeah, the butcher's table. Right there. We need to get some leather, right? Let's get Bulma on this. Bulma can do it. We'll do 7. I'll do this first one and she'll do the rest. So these common carcass chunks were obtained from the animals in the area. She'll get on that at some point. And then that can be made into the rough leather here. And these were also the beast hides were harvested from there. We can have Chi-Chi doing this one. We want 23. And then I'll stop on this. Okay. We'll need a carpenter's table for wooden planks and stuff. But for the moment, we're just trying to get a loom. And that requires one more rough leather. They're not coming to do this at the moment for some reason. They must have other work that's taking precedence. Okay, that should be enough leather for the loom. Maybe I gotta pick it up. Do we have it now? Yeah, there we go. So there are things you can do down here in your personal crafting queue. Like if I want a bunch of linen, for example, I can have that going off while I'm out here doing other stuff. Like I need to put these mats down, right? So let's do this. We don't have a table yet. What does that sound? I'm concerned by the battle music? Is it the pig here? Did he grow up mad at us? My spider senses sense nothing. It's just that little boar. I think that boar was after us for a second. Alright, let's put the loom by the leatherworking thing here. So now we could craft... Oops. I had my sword out, so I attacked it. Whoops. Okay. We can craft linen on this table as well. This requires leather to make more leather rope. I know we're going to need some of that leather rope. So there's certain things you could do even while you're crafting stuff to kind of expedite what you're trying to accomplish. But this leather rope is going to take longer. So you have the crafting bench crafting going on. You have the personal crafting queue, and then you got what your tribesmen are doing. So you can kind of do some multitasking. Now my guy needs... Here, let's see if we can repair his pants now. Yep, because we have some rope and some linen. We'll get the chest, boots, gloves. We can make a couple rings as well. You can only queue up to 3, but 3 separate items. But you can do multiple items. If I wanted to make like 3 pairs of gloves or 3 pairs of boots, I could do that. So since we ended up with gray shoes, I'm gonna craft the shoes again and disassemble those. I don't think it's 1 for 1. Whenever you disassemble something, I think you only get partial materials back. Yeah, so those are some more decent shoes. We need a stone bead necklace as well. And just like that, we got our gear back. Can we do better on the necklace? So there's still a pretty good chance you can make a gray or a green. It just feels like the blues and the purples are happening. And here's a legendary, or an epic rather. It feels like they happen quite frequently. Which I'm not mad at, but is not what I intended. And in that amount of time, he's been cooking and booking on the linen. Can we make more rope? More rope. I know we're gonna need linen rope for the pot, for the big water jug. And then thick rope is useful for everything. So we can actually do this. We'll go thick rope. We know we have the resources for 91 of those. Doing pressing the D button allows you to queue it up like this as like a job or the workbench that your tribesmen can take care of. We know we have 440 linen. So I can get rid of this one. Let's do 339. Once you've started crafting something, you got to finish. So there. And then simple bandages. Those are useful, but we got a ton already. So yeah, we'll let the followers finish doing this. And let's see, weaving. Chi-Chi's pretty good at weaving. Bulma's better at weaving, so we'll put Bulma on this table. And just as their jobs are queued up and you have the resources, they'll just kind of rotate through doing those things until you run out of the materials required. So yeah. That's plenty of leather rope for what we need, I think. And then our personal inventory, I wanted to make a campfire just to put in between those grass mats. I don't know if the campfire provides any extra benefit other than just being able to cook at. But aesthetically, it kind of makes sense. We're gonna need another grass mat though, because we got a friend. All right, we're on to those queued items. We'll put the campfire right here. Hopefully it's not too close. Let me see. Are we getting burned? No. I can line it up a little better though. Right there. Throw some logs on the fire. 12 logs gives it 5 hours of runtime. I don't know if this is in-game hours or IRL hours. I don't know. We'll cook some locusts on it while we're waiting. I'm kind of holding off on the cooked meat, but it will spoil if we don't cook it before we get the water. So we've already spoiled one of them. It's kind of a priority to get some water. We need more clay for that though. But yeah, that's going. We got our other mat for our buddy there. So now when they take their break, I think they prefer sitting on these mats. Like Chi-Chi did it on her own. But you can see I got that pleasant mood now. It's giving me a 30-minute buff. So a comfortable state achieved after adequate rest in a humble house. Body XP gain plus 20%. So you kind of want to keep those buffs rolling. He's at 306, so not quite 500 yet. Let's drop inventory and go poke around and gather and stuff. Let's find out what Chi-Chi ran into when she was trying to harvest that clay. I'm just going to drop everything in this box. We'll sort it later. There is a cool way you can actually dictate what you want stored in here. But you have to clear the inventory first. So if I were to take everything and set the storage items to like plants, for example, that's usually the one that you have the most resources from. I can auto deposit everything plant related. And then you can assign each different box its own separate thing. So let's take everything here. Put the rest of the plants there. So now that's the plants chest. And then it looks like we also need... We need a minerals chest, but we also need an animal chest. So I'll just throw everything in and just take out the few things that I actually need. And that'll just be a miscellaneous chest. Now these sunstones, I don't know if you noticed, our mask energy is kind of depleted from using our spider senses around the way like this. If we eat these sunstones, it'll recharge that mask energy. And we can get more sunstones from clearing that camp again. But before we clear the camp, I want to run out here and get this clay. Let's find out what Chi-Chi ran into. It's this bush dog. That's a level 7 bush dog. Okay, let's see if we can shoot him before he sees us. Oh my guy he's after me. Get out of here. Dang, buddy. And these things, they travel in packs, so there's probably another one around here somewhere. Is that him? No, he's level 7. They're fast. Ah, get the shield. Okay. You can do perfect blocks and dodges. Thank God for my armor. It didn't hurt us too bad. The first time I ran into those though, that scared the crap out of me. I was just running through the woods and I heard barking and there was multiple entities attacking me. One thing we might want, I don't know if we can do it right now. Let's see, net? Bug net. We haven't learned it yet. You have technology you can research. Water bottles as well. So water bottle, bug net, and luminous waste lamp. I think they're together like that for a reason. Okay, so I can't see anything, so I'm gonna turn on my light. And I know we need to get some of these vines and thatch and stuff. 'Cause that's what's required for crafting. I want some thick rope. And then you can see we can do a water bottle now. We probably want a couple of those. Here, let's do 3 water bottles. That makes sense. And then what did it take for the net? Bug net. We need some branches, some thick rope and some branches. Thick rope needs more vines. Some turkeys, and there's a capybara, there's a chupacabra over there. The chupacabra. Turkeys are no threat. The chupacabras don't really care about us either, so that's okay. Still cooking and booking on those rope. All right, and we make one yet? Net? Bug net? Branches. Okay. Let's get the little tree. Looking for some branches. There's some. That's 3. That should be enough branches, yeah? Net. There we go. I know we're gonna need this. I mean, hopefully we need it. And we got here so we can harvest this. This is clay. And I've kind of tuned the resources to not respawn very quickly, so they're kind of precious. They're precious resources. It can be totally, we could totally mine this up and it'll take a little while before it comes back. Which, I mean, isn't ideal, I mean, but it kind of is. It kind of incentivizes you to explore more water areas, I guess. And the stamina drain is real. I've already scouted this area, so I know it's generally kind of safe. I think this water does have like piranhas in it or something. But all these chupacabra don't really care about us. I haven't went that far this way. I know there's no clay over here, but I am a little curious. Not that curious. Oh yeah, we got our water bottles here. So we got 3 of them. We'll draw water, and now they have water in them. Look, he's swimming. That's a level 10. Yeah, give me all the clay. Yes, I'm talking about. I don't know if there's any more now. I think that's all the clay. Look, you see this? You see the fireflies? That's why we got the bug net. Turkey, okay, turkey's okay. Oh, where did they go? I saw fireflies. Did you see them? Where did they go? Did I scare them? Oh, is it daytime? Did it start to... No, it's only 3 a.m. I think I may have missed the time to harvest the fireflies. I saw them for an instant, and I think they went away. Dang, we gotta come back. I'm gonna do one more run around just to make sure. The first time I came out here, it was magical. Like I saw all the fireflies everywhere. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I think it's too late. I waited too long to get out here. I think it's best if you go at sunset. Is my light deterring them? I don't see them. I'm hoping maybe if I run away a bit, they'll respawn. I don't want to go too far out here because I don't know what's out here yet. Maybe they saw the net and they ran away. They're like, oh no, he's got the net out. Yeah, it's like 3 a.m. now. Most of those bugs and stuff, they don't come out until like dusk. All right, we're running back. We're heading to TSV Fob 1. Now the tribesmen at the camp, they respawn pretty quickly. I was almost expecting to see those bush dogs again. All right, let's see what the recognition is with our guy. Are you happy yet? Yeah, he's happy. Here we go. You will be known as Yamcha. Heck yeah. Alright, Yamcha. I want you to go out here. Hold on. You have tools? Here, you can take my tools. Hold on. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We don't have the materials on us to repair those. Sword and shield? I don't know what he wants. Let's see. His origin is fighting. He does better with dual blade, hammer, greatsword, and gauntlets. His soft leather, very weak slash. He's not sturdy against slash attacks. Poor health. He's weaker than most, minus 9 HP. It looks like he's better suited to wield the hammer. And he's a craftsman, cooking, alchemy. Okay, alchemy. I see you, alchemy. Logging? Let's send him logging. All right, bro. You're gonna go logging. Go around the shortcut mark. Logging. It said no target. Well, let's send him to TSV. TSV, logging, save. He's got it. All right, he's good. Now, we also want him to do a passive escape because he's not good at fighting, so passive escape. I'm gonna put all of them to passive escape. There we go. Bulma's working hard. Chi-Chi's taking a break, it looks like. Her mood's down to 400. How's Bulma's? She's a little better, but she's still about the same. I gotta get some tools. So we need a scythe, an axe, and a pickaxe. Oh, we got water. So we can drop the water. The food. Let's do some broth. We could do 11. We got more clay, so that's gonna be good. That's required to make something. I think pottery. We're gonna need to do some pottery. Yeah. All right, can we make a pottery thing? A potter table? Potting table. We need plank. I think we have plank in the box here. Oh, we only got 9. All right, so we're gonna need a carpenter's table. So this is kind of why I played the game a little bit beforehand, because I kind of know where to go to get some of this stuff, and I kind of have an idea of what's required to make certain things. And it just speeds up things, where I'd be sitting there kind of staring at menus and looking and searching for stuff whenever I first started playing. It's kind of made it more seamless now. But I still kind of stand around and look for stuff sometimes because I don't know what's next, or I just have a better idea now. I probably put like 8 hours into this game or so. I don't know how much, but it's not a lot. All right, logging. Put the log right here. And then we want planks. We can make 417 planks. So let's do 217 planks. Let's do 216 planks. And then like 200 wooden handles. And the handles are used for like tools and weapons and stuff, so we'll let, who's gonna be the best at this? Yamcha. He'll be doing the lumberjacking. And we're gonna need more beast hide, I know that for sure. 4, okay. But that's times 6, so it's not too bad. And then it says Bulma's taking care of this. Bulma's doing that too. Let's put Chi-Chi on this. She seems to be looking for something to do. As soon as I finish that one, I'll send her off. Okay. Now I'm gonna park my guy here and I'm gonna take a short break. It just started raining. Yeah, I'll be right back. Holy, it's lightning out there. Okay, we're back. I don't really know how to get their mood much higher than it is right now. There are certain aspects of like the mood and the like stats that they get that I don't yet understand. There are other menus to look at things as well, like tribe, clan, hunting, miles. I don't know which one it is. Domesticate? Tribe? Clan? Oh, okay, I think it's in here. Okay, so you see how I got Kaioken here? Yeah, there's different menus for looking at things. I can actually go Chi-Chi. And with Chi-Chi, she has her own character screen. This. So recognition. I don't know how to get it above 500. It's the degree to which I'm recognized by my tribesmen. Poor mood and other factors may lead them to gradually lose confidence in you, causing them to become negative, unproductive, and perhaps even leaving you. And then there's this. This is like their mood. So, heavy, ceaseless labor gives people a hard time, and hunger. Cold and harsh conditions intensify the suffering. Occasional battles often result in severe injuries, leading to a state of depression. The warm fire, cozy houses, delicious food, soft beds, and hay cushions make this toil and uncertainty seem worthwhile. The impact of different moods varies from person to person. A positive mood boosts work efficiency. So she's kind of calm, but leading towards dispirited. And I don't know if that's because I'm overworking her or because the living conditions aren't up to snuff yet. These are her proficiencies. This is kind of another way to look at those stats we were looking at earlier. And then the things she's more proficient in, she can have mastery over. So she has an innate mastery of gauntlets and dual blades. I think she's actually wielding dual blades right now. But yeah, I guess this is what it begins to unlock, is more of these types of things. Or this is what she already has. Okay. These are the items she has. She's geared out. She's got food. She's got one broth left. Oh, she has her own crafting queue as well. So she can be doing personal crafting as well as crafting on the benches and stuff. And then this is Bulma's. Oh, she has stats that we can allocate because she was lower level when we first got her. We can actually start putting points into something. Perception, it boosts coma resistance, increases crafting output and bow damage, and improves thrown weapon accuracy. Physique. This is her hit points, her resilience, her chill and flame resistance, and her base hit point recovery speed. Eliminates residual poison. Strength. I mean, what is she already kind of attuned for? So not so much working and laboring. Growth rate for logging, mining, planting, and harvesting, but not necessarily crafting. She has depleted stamina. Maybe we could give her more stamina and that'll go away. And bad vision. Will increasing her perception help her vision? I try to stick to just like one or two specific stats that I give them. So she's good at spear, blade, dual blade, gauntlets, and bow. And agility boosts efficiency, crafting efficiency, spear, blade, dual blade. Okay, let's go full agility. We'll give her all agility. Did that affect these things? Well, it doesn't really affect those, but it does affect hunting. Okay, that's Bulma. That's me. I don't have any stats to allocate. I guess as you level more, then you'll get more of those opportunities to level stuff. He hasn't really leveled yet. He's kind of neutral. My mood's kind of better. Bulma's kind of leaning towards dispirited. I've been having them working though, so maybe they just need some time off. I mean, they're already kind of chilling, so let's just give them time off. Work paused? And work paused. And then Yamcha's still working at the carpenter's table. Carpenter's table where? I don't see him. Okay. I'm gonna delete the shortcut mark. Can we rename that? No. I'm gonna hit this mysterious ruins up again and get some more node unlocks. And when it's nighttime again, we'll go back out and get more clay, hopefully, if it's respawned, but definitely some bugs. We'll get some bugs. I gotta move these personal markers around so they can harvest in not so depleted areas. Like even right next to the bonfire, I feel like they'd be able to harvest some of that stuff. Yeah, let's go. I'll get my band-aids out. Where are my band-aids at? I must have deposited the bandages. I didn't realize that. Here we go. I don't need all of them. Let's just get some. What y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all want to go hunting? You're good, right? They're good. I thought these guys would be a little bit harder, but they are kind of lower level. Look, it's a master hunter. We want the master hunter, I believe. Perhaps we can deter the master hunter. Blocked. Oh, he followed up quickly with that. All right, gonna deter him. Get over here. Hell yeah. Okay. We don't have any weapons equipped. I've done that before where I've knocked him down to low hit points and then I've tried to pick him up with the F button. And it would use my weapon's special ability and just kill them off. I got so demoralized. I was like, no. There is a limit to how many tribesmen we can have. But I think we still got room for now. Alright. Let's give them some food. I'm gonna hold on to my gear for now. We'll bandage him. And we'll just let him sit next to the warm fire with some hit points and he should be good. I'll make him gear when I come back. Whoops, whoops, see, that's what I mean. You have your weapon out and you start interacting with stuff and it gets all wonky. I don't think those are the default control settings. I think I may have remapped them. Oh, he's a level 10. Whoa, Ultra Instinct. He's blocking and dodging, like, maybe that's the level difference. Okay, I see you, I see you. Huh. I'm looking for a perfect block. Ugh. Okay, that wasn't a perfect block, I guess. Ow. Man, I don't really know his moves. I'm pretty tanky, actually. I thought I turned the damage that they dealt up. But maybe they're just kind of lower level, so it's not that big a deal. This is a novice hunter. Oh, swing and a miss, bro. Ow, ow. Okay, shield. Perfect block. Execute. Oh, that's kind of gratifying. All right, we got one more here. Novice Warrior Outcast level 10. You're too slow, bro. Hell yeah. Kind of landed in a goofy way. We've already did this, so you can't do anything else with it. Even whenever you have these crystals, Once you've done one of them, you've done them all, I guess, as well. Because there's 3 little bandit camps like this. Yes, so I can't do anything else with that. And my guy, he's not wearing the mask right now, because I toggled it off here. You can have it on, and he'll be wearing it, or you can turn it off. Okay. So that's this camp. And I'll normally do a route. I'll hit all 3 of them. Ideally, I would start at the top one and work my way back to camp. But yeah. Let's delete that. I'll delete that as well. I'm just going to clean these up a little bit. There is a little outcast camp here. I've marked them. We can check that out just to show you what that looks like. But those will not be as high level as the ones at the mysterious ruins. So whenever I was first starting out, that's actually how I got Bulma. She was in one of these outcast camps, and they were low enough level I could just like fight one with little to no gear or weapons. It was kind of lower level, and I just wanted somebody extra helping me. We could actually send them here to get some harvest. Okay, so let's do that. It's sketchy because that camp's right there, but there are quite a bit of resources here. So let's mark this as a collection site. We'll name it Thatch. Thatch 0. And we'll color it green. So now we got a little thatch there. And they should be high enough level to deal with these outcasts if these outcasts bother them. I don't think they're hostile. If you don't mess with them, they won't mess with you. But I'm gonna mess with them. I was trying to execute there, but it didn't give me a chance. She's a skilled guard, so she may be a little dangerous. There you go. Those perfect parries help a lot. Now look, this is what it looks like. I think you press F. Nope. I don't know how to activate that. He's a novice warrior, but he's pretty nimble. Ow, he kicked me. Ow, he kicked me. Ow, he smashed. What? Whoa. I was knocked on my back there. I was flat-footed. Ow. He's got skills. Ow. It says novice. He's supposed to be novice. I guess you just tap. Okay, yeah, you just tap to activate that. So next time, if I get the opportunity to execute them, I just tap the click. We're getting burned by a campfire a little bit. I'll take the fire ash and branches, sure. So there. They're taken care of. Now let's send somebody out thatching. Let's say Bulma. Is this... Okay, no. This is a good spot for lumber as well, so we'll mark that. Not that one. Lumber? This little boar, I'm leaving him alone because I'm hoping he grows up. He gets a little bigger and then we can actually harvest him. I could probably domesticate him, but I don't know how that works yet. Alright, Yamcha. I saw some lumber out there. So you're gonna go over there and get some lumber. And then I can't remember if it was Chi-Chi or Bulma that was better at harvesting. She's got 82 harvest. She's got 77. Okay, so you're going out there, Chi-Chi. I'd feel more comfortable with Chi-Chi going out there because she's higher level at that. Wild collection, harvest at Thatch. Save. She knows what to do. Alright, she's ready. Okay. We did get another water jug there. I don't like the spoiled food being there with the other food, so I'm taking that out. How's my hunger and stuff? Yeah, I need to tune that because I feel like I don't get hungry fast enough. I didn't intend on running out there with the clay and stuff. I could have lost it if I would have got ganged up on or something. A well would be nice. We wouldn't have to go all the way down to that little river. Farmland? I don't understand. I want a well. We need 15 awareness. Oh, okay. We could, it looks like we could start setting up a farm. I think that would be a good idea. We should, right? We should. We could get a rain catcher as well. The rain catcher comes before the well, so that makes sense actually. What does it take for a rain catcher? Okay, we're gonna need to make a potting station. Pottery table? Yeah. And then once we get our water on lock, we can get that farm going. So what was that? See? Farming? Where was that? Food processing. Craftsman bench? I can't believe we haven't made that yet, so we grab that. Beast bone weapons? We don't have enough awareness yet. Building workshop, yes. We're gonna auto learn the prerequisite. Sure. That gave us medium carpentry, which lets us do hardwood planks. Now we got a building workshop. It's for crafting buildings that we haven't been able to, or things that we haven't been able to craft with our personal inventory. But also wooden foundations, so we can upgrade our thatch base to a wooden base. This is not a bad idea. Furniture. Oh, we gotta get to 15 awareness. We're at 11. Beast bone tools. Yeah. Beast bone butcher knife. Scythe. Yeah, buddy. Animal breeding. Used to breed chupacabras. A medium trap is needed to capture young ones and bring them back for breeding. Fishing. Medium trap. Used to capture relatively large animals such as chupacabras, alpacas, llamas, jaguars, snow leopards, and boars. The hunter can take the captured cubs home and raise them. Okay. I don't really know what this part of the game is about yet. I've not done any animal breeding or any of that stuff yet. A breeding farm? Is this required? To assign tribesmen to do this stuff? Okay. Maybe we discover what part of the game that is. Oh, look, aloe. We can make aloe juice. And then while we're sitting here thinking about what to do next, we can actually get on that right now. Where's the grinder? Grinder? Do we have the potting table? Now we do. Let's put the potting table like... Let's put it next to the stove. I know we need like 2 of these. And then I think we need 2 more. The water tank requires 2. And I think the well or the rainwater collector required too. And we need wooden handles. Okay. Who's just sitting there? Bulma? Bulma, you do this. Grinder? This is what I've been wanting to do here. Yeah, get that aloe juice going. Somebody is good at this. I forget who. 82, 83, 97. Yamcha? Yamcha was good at this? Okay. 54. This is going to allow us to... One, we could just drink this straight up and instantly recover 20 HP like a little mini healing potion. And then two, it will also be used for bandages to make premium bandages. And then this is 8. We'll do 8 of those. And I want to say to make those premium bone tools and stuff, we're going to need something to craft that. Because I don't think we could just use our personal crafting for bone stuff. Yeah, no, we need... there's a specific station that crafts those. We need the building workshop for sure. I think it's maybe the craftsman's bench. But we need hardwood planks for that. Hardwood planks, how many can we make? 330, so we'll split that in half. So let's say 215. And then 215 of the hardwood handles. And then Yamcha will get to that as well when he gets a chance. I forgot how many it said we needed, like 5, I think. And that was for what? The craftsman's table? The craftsman's bench. Yeah, we need 5 for the bench. I think we need more awareness for the well, if I remember correctly. Oh, and the water catcher. We've already got rain a few times, so we need to get the water catcher out there. I forgot how to get to the water capture. Maybe we need the building workshop for that. This needs some clearance. Let's try right here. We can still walk through that. Yeah, we can. The rain catcher. Rain catcher. Rain. You hear that? Are we being attacked? No. I think that little pig out there aggroes sometimes. Oh, the hunter. Why does he look hostile? I guess because he's still not recognized yet. It's starting to be nighttime. We should run out and get those fireflies. What's required to make the rain catcher though? Rainwater catcher requires the potter's table? Okay. So pottery table? Ah, there it is. We need 8 wooden handles. You got any wooden handles, bro? Let me get 8 of those. Those are planks. Let's do handles. I think if I just leave it alone, Yamcha will do it. Go ahead, bro. He started to. Do it, bro. Maybe he thought I was gonna do it. I gotta go get those fireflies before it gets too late. I'm running straight out there. I got stuff on me. It's kind of valuable. There's the dog. See, this is what I was worried about. They're not gonna take me out though. They'll just be a little annoying. Almost said you better come back alive. I probably should have rested before I came out. I'm out of stamina. Yeah, he was demoralized by the block. Alright, we're not that far away yet, so we'll go back and rest for just a moment. Yeah, because stamina will drain faster. We won't get as much XP. So let's just sit down for just a moment. And my guy, he's almost fully recognized. There we go. That broth will give us water consumption minus 20%, it says. We're in a pleasant mood. Now let's go. You want to get fireflies? Because this little personal flashlight's almost out. We'll be able to fix it. We'll repair it with the fireflies we catch. Watch. Can we see any? If nothing else, we'll see some clay. It may still be too early for them. It may have came back too soon for the clay as well. Got the chupacabra running amok. If we made one of those little chupacabra traps, we probably could have brought one back. I don't see any fireflies. I thought they were drawn to the water. Huh? Oh. I think I can get some water since we're out here. Where are they at? Maybe it's not all the time. Maybe they migrate or something. Little monkeys? Check them out. They got a storage nest here. Nothing in it, but sometimes you can find bananas. Ooh, there's a little clearing here. I don't know what these herbs are for, but I try to get them when I see them. The bird just swooped down. Hiya! Look, there's the fireflies. They just appeared. It was 8 o'clock. They started showing up at 8 o'clock. 2,000 hours. Look at how many there are. Look, I could turn my flashlight off. You see them? Look at that one right there. Yeah, buddy. You can actually grab them. Where you see them, you swing, it grabs them. You can see above my sword the number 1 and the number 2 buttons on my bar. Obtain Firefly 2. Obtain Firefly 2. So we're getting them. You can visibly see it, but you can also see it in the little tooltip down there. Yeah. This is whimsical as fuck. Yeah. Kaioken's got whimsy. What you gonna say about that? Here you go. Huh. So it's 8:30. They're still out. I gather as many as I can because I'm trying to recharge my flashlights. I don't know if it's better without the light or with the... I feel like you can see them better with the light. They do deplete. Like if you stand in one place and you just kind of do a 360 swinging, you'll actually have to move around to get more. What was that? Oh, the turkey? So yeah, you still do have to move around a bit to grab them. Oh, I missed it. See that one right there? There is some aiming to it. You do have like a reach and some range. I'm in a loincloth gathering fireflies right now. Yeah, you take them back to base, you can make lamps out of them and stuff. Oh yeah. We got 9 there, 11. See, the multiplier's going up even higher. They're mostly kind of away from the water, like over here. Just this little valley that they tend to favor, I guess. Don't laugh at me. Baby turkey there, we could have trapped that as well if we got that little turkey pin. I want to say there's some up here as well. Look like a couple over here. No. Not this far over, I guess. You hear the audio change? The audio changed somewhat. Like the cricket track kind of changed. I guess because we're getting deeper into the night. We sat out here for almost 2 hours gathering fireflies. Yeah. As many as we can. There's more than one use for these as well. I forget what else you can make. Something with alchemy that requires fireflies. Turkey, turkey. Turkey, turkey. Give me that. Let me get that. It's 10 p.m. They're still active at 10 p.m. I don't know if that's just because I'm out here. They definitely stopped by like 3 a.m. There were no fireflies. I don't think I got any in there. I'll try and get this one. Here it goes. Yeah. I love how you can visibly see them get netted. That's cool. I don't know why I like this so much. It's like a skill check. No jump attack. I think that's good. We stayed out here till 10:30 doing this. I'm sure we got plenty now. We're gonna do one more sweep of the riverbed here, the lake bed. And we're gonna see if there's any more clay. I don't know how long it takes for the clay to respawn, but it's been at least a day. Because we were out here, well, we were out here at 3 a.m. So maybe it takes a full day. Maybe by 3 a.m. again, there'll be more clay. Look, the little one got scared, he ran away. Whoops. I was going for this. We'll grab some resources on the way back. There wasn't any clay, but there are these rocks. He was like, whoa. Don't get hit, capybara. Let's make sure there are no fish here. No piranha types. As I'm gathering, I'm just mindful of my weight limit there in the middle. We're only like 20% capacity, like 30% capacity. Oh, we do have to get water. Go ahead and fill up this little jug here. There? Yeah, there we go. So thatch really kind of feels like the thatch and the vines are kind of a more precious resource. They don't appear to be replenishing by the bases quickly. So we gotta venture out for the thatch. Let the stamina recharge for a second. There we go. These types of small trees like this, these are really good for thatch. I think that's kind of interesting. The types of plants that you see are actually a little different. You see the bamboo here. You get mostly branches from this, I think. Resin, bark, branches, bark. If I go to this little tree here, branches, bark, it's about the same. We got a log from that. It's midnight. It's 12:30 at night, and there's still fireflies. I was kind of curious when they start retreating, when they fall back. Double tree. Boom, double tree harvest. Yeah. This tree had a nut. Yeah, I feel like my guy should be getting hungrier more frequently. I think his hunger's kind of messed up a little bit. Which is all good. It's not a bad thing. It makes us able to be out here longer. I was kind of interested in the game kind of forcing you to take breaks. Because you can get a tunnel vision. Like, you sat down to do something, or you start setting up your crafting benches and making things, and just like hours go by. In-game and IRL. Okay. We cleared out a bit. We haven't seen any clay respawn yet. But you can see this whole side of the beach is cleared out a lot more since we've been here. I kind of want to get an idea of when this stuff starts growing back. So next time we come out here, we'll see if, like the clay, it still needs time to replenish. So 1 a.m., they're still out here from 1 a.m. It seemed like 3 a.m. was when they despawned last time. It was like right at 3 a.m. I'm gonna clear out this valley. Look, that was a close one. You see that firefly fly across the screen? Look at that. You can actually see it. Wow. The turkey's been going nuts. He's yelling at me. He's like, get off my lawn. He's like, you're on my lawn. I think they're being aggressive. They're trying to defend the nest they got over there. See, there's like a little baby one there. The baby one's level 9. See this nest. They're trying to defend the eggs. Yoink, I'll take those. Gonna need some breakfast soon. Alright, we're good. I think I've kind of cleared the path a little bit more. What was that sound? Oh, a bird. Okay, now we got an actual path. We're heading back. It's almost 2 a.m. They're still out. This big old rock out of the way. We gotta be concerned about those bush dogs. I think since we took them out, they might not be there, but it's been enough time they could have respawned or been replaced. We're heading to TSB5. See, we're right there. It's not that far away. I didn't even see that tapir there. That was the whole reason why I brought the base out here, was to have it close to that mysterious camp or mysterious ruins and this clay area. It's because the first base we had closer to shore needed clay and I couldn't find any over there. You can see our inventory is weighing about 80%, almost 90% now. So it might be time to just go ahead and head back. With all these bushes clear, if we see any bush dogs, we'll know, we'll see them coming. I think that's cool. Just picking up sticks off of the ground raises your logging. And then picking up rocks raises your mining. It's just very low level logging. Very, very low level mining. I'm gonna get this one. Is this too much? Can we fit this one? We're definitely moving a little slower. That's it though, that's a wrap. We did that. Clear this out a bit more. This is a full sprint. That was a nice run right there. We made a nice little run there. Home sweet home. Let's deposit all those. And this box is full. And then the remainder of this stuff, we'll fit what we can. I don't really like having the spoiled food with the actual food. That's full too. All right, we need more boxes. Let's make not 44, maybe like 3 or 4 more. And then anything we can just get rid of at the stations. Take the spoiled food out, put some fresh food. We got some more water. Our empty bowls, a cup as well, sure. I think berries could be used for something. I don't know what. We can put all our fiber on the loom. Vines as well. There's no reason to not always be crafting thick rope and linen. And it looks like I'll do 85 leather. Yeah, we'll do that much. We'll do a bunch. And then for the butcher's table, I think beast bone for beast bone weapons would probably be the best bet. Because we're at the beast bone level. Now that's 3 times 4. Because each one of these yields 4. We got 2 storage chests here now. Drop those chests. Let's make one of them just minerals. So set storage items to mineral, and then we'll just deposit all our minerals. This one here, we'll take all those, deposit minerals. We need another plants box, so we'll just make this one plants. But first, we'll try to deposit what we can into this one, and then we'll start a new one. That's all the plants. Okay, maybe we'll make this one animals. Animals. Yeah, that's fine. And then these types of things, we'll just throw in here. Some of these pre-crafted items, we can salvage that. We can't salvage arrows. We got another box. Let's throw that one there. We can make this a second plants box since the first one's full. And then the food stuff we're gonna put on the stove. Potato. Some of these are for the grinder over here. Like that's for the grinder. I think fireflies can be used on the grinder, but we don't want to. Like we're gonna opt out of using fireflies for venom. Herb, I'm sure, is used for something on here. I don't know what yet, though. We got some food items. What would make sense to put these... What, on the stove? Do we need another separate box? Let's just put some of the food items here with this stuff. Yeah. And we never did spend our crystals and stuff yet. So let's do that now. We still need more awareness to get that connection enhancement higher. I'm gonna go crafting stuff. Like we were doing some mining, but we were doing some more harvesting. Yeah, harvesting. And then weaving. Oh, we need more awareness for weaving. All right, leatherworking? Or no, we're already maxed out, I guess. Oh no, we need more awareness for that. Mining? Let's go logging. And then mining. And like I said, eventually we'll have all this. This will just make it more proficient. We'll have more growth rate percentages, which I guess is it'll level up faster. I want to get into alchemy as well. But yeah, that's it, guys. This is what we've been up to. This is the first episode, and many more to come. Hopefully, we'll see. And that's the Stalwart Vanguard forward operating base. Maybe next time I'll show you the initial base we started at over here and some of what the shore has to offer. But ideally, we continue working up to these ruins, and there's this much of the map to uncover. If you zoom in real close, you can almost see stuff. Like this pyramid here. Looks like a water body there. Some rocks. Maybe this is a big lake, or maybe this is attached to the ocean. Yeah, it looks like the ocean there. There's something here. Shipwreck. Golden Legend. Oh yeah, there was some DLC. It's free DLC if you have the game. They added some of this Golden Legend stuff. So that's things I've not been out to water yet. I don't know what any of that stuff is. This game's still pretty fresh. It's kind of like Valheim where you defeat bosses and stuff and it kind of unlocks the next chapter of progress. And then there's other multiple bosses. This is a saber-toothed predator. We would do that one first and then work our way over to like these other things. And there's different types of tribes, like there's the Fang clan and the outcasts, and there's all kinds of stuff. Let's refill our firefly thing. We got more fireflies, so our flashlight's repaired. We got our tools pretty much repaired. And yeah, with that, hope you guys enjoyed that. And until next time, we'll see you later. Peace.